Welcome in, everybody. I hope we're all having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'm ready for this. This is episode three. Episode three. Today, we're going to be going over content creation and what it means to be a content creator, how to get started, any tips, tricks, my story, Tato's story, and our special, determine what means special if you want after this guest, Floof. Wonderful Floof
Hi.
here. Boof, why don't we,
Merry
you,
Christmas.
why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, man? You're a new face here on the
Oh,
podcast and everything.
um, I, I'm just a variety streamer. That's pretty much all I do. I play pretty much any game you can think of. Uh, I do a lot of Valorant content because I am a tryhard and Valorant fun. But other than that, I play horror, Minecraft. I was playing Hogwarts Legacy the yesterday, and that was pretty cute.
I think it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of buddies that played.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, so Hogwarts, big Harry Potter.
Love to
I've
see it.
seen every single one of them in theaters, man. I get it. I completely
Mhm.
Oh
get
wow.
it. And also, without any further ado, my co-host, the beautiful, the lovely, the cat daddy, Tonto.
Hello, everyone. I am glad to be back. I miss these every single time that we don't do one on Sunday. I kind of just want to just message Graham on a Sunday we're not doing podcasts. Like I just want to let's just do it right now.
Let's get it over with, man. Like that's how I
Mm,
feel every Sunday. It's just like I feel naked without the
yeah.
podcast. Kind of,
Mm.
Like it's like
I think
where's my
like you
clothes
said,
at?
it's gonna be a fun one. Especially as we got Luffy here. Some call him the voice of God. Some think he's the illegitimate son, Morgan Freeman. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
It's very true. Just listen how deep and harmonic and that that
Mm.
that that, that. It's all about that bass.
Hi hi.
You,
Oh god.
you make my jitter aim fucking better, man. Holy, whew, making me nervous. Anyways, so on the topic of content creation, boys, chat, everybody, what got you guys into content creation, man? What started it? Let's start with you, Tonto.
So just like a lot of people I know that got into first way is through streaming, and that was during quarantine, good old COVID. Um, a friend of mine that I made through watching another streamer. He told me, hey, you should since you like to play Apex a lot and you're not a bad player, you should stream Apex. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to stream my gaming like that. But I got to see some of our people who are in SRC like Nat Queens and Prof. They started streaming and what? Okay, this seems like a lot of fun and just all the other smaller streamers that I made friends with, seeing how like their communities would enjoy these streams. Like, you know what? Let me try this out. So it all started back then, and then um, I think it was around mid last year. I decided to get into a little bit of TikToking, and I was able to find just during like little clips of Apex and kind of posting little memes here and there in between the cuts of it, and some think they're toxic. I think they're funny, but some people may
Good
not
old,
agree with me.
good old Tonto and his Maggie spam finishes. You guys have been on the receiving end of that. I flash warning. That's all we gotta say.
Blame
I think the
Prof.
only
He
one
taught
that
me.
might be. I was gonna say the only one that might be worse than you is Prof
Yep, that's where I got it
because it,
from.
it literally looks like a disco like going on just fuck, you know, but you're
He
dying.
he did it one
But
time,
that's
and he
good.
said he felt bad because he thought he might have given the kid epileptic shock. So
Oh wow.
I've heard him mashing on that thing, just like all his IRL spam finishing,
but
But
I'm
that's
interested to hear Floop's side now.
same
Hi.
actually. Where did it all start for the old Floofster, man? I know you went through a couple rebrands and everything, and found the
Hi.
Floofy.
Yeah. I my rebrands weren't really like that different. It was just Floofit to Floofy. But I started. Uh, my story is different. It was during COVID, but I didn't plan on it. I actually I tore my ACL, and so I just wanted to be able to do something. And besides just play video games, I wanted to be able to like talk with people or whatever. Uh, and I started by because I'm a big Markiplier fan. If you
Mhm.
guys could probably tell from all the horror games I play.
I can tell by the
Um,
freaking voice.
yep, totally got that from him. Um,
Here's ladies and gentlemen, we discovered it. He's Markiplier's son.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Guys, he hasn't
He
paid
owes
child
you.
support.
He owes you quite a lot of child support.
Yes.
A lot of money. Yeah. Especially his tax bracket. Yeah, I think I need a little bit. Yeah. So I tore my ACL and I started by playing a fun game called Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mm.
Yeah, if you guys know what that is. And that's honestly I just kind of like just kept playing games like that. And my first week actually I hit affiliate and I just like it. I just really like streaming, and I just continued. So, Merry Christmas. Hi hi.
Hey,
That's me.
Christmas. You definitely
Oh,
have a natural knack for it, that's for sure.
yeah, and the voice thing is because I have GERD. If you guys don't know what that is, GERD, you can look it up. It's like an esophagus problem. Acid from my stomach just goes up. It's nice.
I thought
I
you
have
said
it too.
girth. I'm like, oh,
I have it.
okay.
I have GERD as well now, but my voice didn't get. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a couple years. It'll get
People
better,
like
don't
my
worry.
voice in different ways.
You
It's
hit
fine.
puberty soon, Grim. Don't worry.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I just do a lot of pointless impersonations, but it's fine.
Fine.
But yeah, that's definitely definitely makes sense for you, Fluke. That I mean, it really does. You know, if there's a characteristic about you, it's that you're very uncharacteristic. you know, but as for as for myself, I started shoot day one Apex on PlayStation, no camera, nothing. I just hit the little stream button. I was like, oh no, I did this. You make a Twitch. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then my buddy told me about it and started from there. And one thing led to another. My ex-wife absolutely despised it. She hated it with all of her. Like I remember watching this. Like I was actually watching Nicewig, I believe at the time. It was Nicewig or I can't remember who it was. I was watching somebody on YouTube and I was showing her. I was like, yeah, look at this setup. Like, isn't that cool? She's like, if you ever have anything like that, we're getting a divorce. Plot twist, we got a divorce anyways. And
Got him.
either
That's
way,
crazy.
fast forward 4 years, here we are now. But what got me into it, is I'm an ex Call of Duty pro. Went to Vegas for it. Was you know it consumed my life. 17, 18 years old, going to MLGs and just traveling around trying to make it. Obviously that didn't happen, but I hung up my cleats for Call of Duty and went on the route of Apex and Rocket League. And I used to be, believe it or not, anybody that's tuned into my stuff before, I used to be a variety streamer myself, even though all I've streamed for the past year and a half is Apex. But yeah, I used to play a lot of other things, but I kind of like refocused and tried to build a community out of one game and venture from there. And it's been one heck of a ride, man. Seeing, I don't know if you guys have ever gone back and like looked at your earliest clips compared to now, and just like quality and like how much growth, and for me how much weight I've lost now. I'm like, holy hell, I was fat. But um but yeah, it's been a ride. And I just kind of one day realized I had somewhat of a knack for it, and
Mm.
it's it's been fun. Yeah, this is my escape, so to speak.
Mm.
So I enjoyed a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy my content a lot. I damn sure enjoy yours. But yeah, that's pretty much a little brief summary of old Grimothy here. But yeah, No. So, you guys got any starting off tips for anybody watching or listening?
Um, huge one is for me at least is find your niche. Because a lot of lower streamers, right? A lot of like beginning streamers or whatever, they'll just play a game and they won't speak, and then they'll get mad that they're not, growing. Like they'll sit there for hours, or there'll be a carbon copy of someone, like oh, this person's famous. They act this way. I'm gonna act exactly like them. You can't act exactly like them because they're already famous. They acted different when they weren't. So on and so forth. So yeah, just honestly find your niche. That's a big one, because if you don't have that and you expect to grow, I don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah. I kind of look at like niches and like, you know, every streamer's little skit is pretty much their foundation, what they want to build themselves around. Whether it's not showing their face or it's talking with a certain voice or just acting crazy or rage, Rage was mine for the longest time.
Rage is
I mean,
annoying.
still kind of is. But,
Yeah, love it, love it.
still kind of is.
I've seen your
So
streams. Yeah, it
so
still kind of is. It's
I still be screaming. Thank God I don't have neighbors. Oh, okay, I do have neighbors, but I don't care.
they're nice.
It's Florida. They're fine.
I live in
No,
the hood, sir. They're not nice. They're just not gonna call the cops.
that's good.
Yeah, it's a catch
Yeah.
22, or I'm gonna
Yeah.
catch a 22.
Mm.
Oh, oh God.
That was actually a good one. Holy shit, I'm crying. Um, but yeah, niche is a good one. Tonto, you got any starting off tips?
um, don't get discouraged immediately with whatever you're trying to do. Um, One thing, like when my friend that got me into streaming, he told me automatically that the one thing that you're gonna have the most trouble with streaming is audio. God, audio was such a hassle for me in the very
Mm,
beginning of
I
streaming.
understand.
I started using OBS Studios to stream at first, and then something happened to my settings to where it was either not picking up the audio from the game for some reason, or it was crackling a lot. And I did everything I could. I watched so many YouTube videos. I even like deleted everything, reset all my settings, and deleted and re-downloaded OBS Studios. Nothing. Don't know what happened. So then I switched over to Streamlabs. But the thing that I made sure to do from that point is whenever I got done streaming, I would go back on my VODs and watch what I did. Make sure I'm hearing, was audio good? Was there any did when I was like playing Apex, it did while I was fighting, did like the stream get grainy? Because that's you need to get in good habit of that, because if you don't do that, you don't look out to on you want to treat this like it's your baby. You want to take care of it. You want to see it grow, and that's not going to happen if you're not watching out for it. You're not watching out for its health. I guess we will say, because
Gotta feed
you
the child.
exactly, if you don't feed the child, child's gonna not be around
Nice.
anymore, and then your DCFS is gonna be called on you. Uh,
Oh God.
but you want this to grow, and if you don't look out for it, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's
And off of that, just turn your numbers off, man. Stream as if you're streaming to like thousands of people. People are
mm,
constantly like people, like, you know what I mean? Turn your numbers off, because people are
yeah,
always like, "Oh, I'm looking at my viewers, my viewers, my viewers."
I
Like
I think
that's
I think the only time numbers are important is right at the very beginning. Right at the very beginning. And that only because I say this, and this is a tip for anybody that doesn't have affiliate or anything like that. So take this in mind. So when you're trying to make affiliate on Twitch at least, that average of three, right? The average of three
straight.
is usually what holds back so many people. Not because of not getting three or having like five, six, seven people in there. It's because of the amount of time that they're streaming to absolutely no one. It counteracts the 3 and the 4 and the 5 that they have in there. And by the time it averages out amongst your hours and everything like that, you're averaging like, 2.5. And it's going up, it's creeping, it's going really slow. So my best advice for you right at the beginning, pay attention to that number. Make sure it's over 3. At the very beginning, like just try to do your best. Like get your girlfriend, your mom, your sister, your brother, your mother, anybody to just like open their phone and pop a tab real quick. As soon as you start, do like a quick little stream, like 2 hours,
Mm.
and the second it dips under 3, end it. But once you make affiliate, 1000% agree with Floof, turn that shit off. It's not important. Your number is not important. It's not important. People that come in and mention your numbers aren't important. The only thing that's important is your mindset. And I noticed whenever at least I first started off, after I made affiliate and seeing the dips in my numbers, and then like the highs and the lows. The highs were super high, the lows were extremely low. And anytime you see that number dip below what you think you're worth, it messes with your mental, and you start acting different on stream. You start losing that niche. You start acting out of anger. You want to end the stream. You're just not motivated. You're not playing like you normally do. You're not behaving normally. So get your mental right. Turn that number off. Don't let it affect you, and just be yourself. My biggest tip though, amongst all this, don't get lazy. If this is something you want to do, content creation. If this is something you want to do, and you have the drive, you have the initiative, you know how to edit, you know how to do your audio, you have the tools, you have the community, you have everything around you that is gearing you towards success, don't get lazy. Don't forget to upload. Don't forget to clip things. Don't forget to be selfless and pay a little bit of respect back to people that might edit for you if that happens. Thank you, Floof. Like it's incredible how many insanely talented people there are out there, and I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty as shit. It's insane how many people take for granted the time that they might have at one point into doing content creation that don't take advantage of it. They get lazy. They think, oh, you know what? If it happens, it happens. It's meant to be. No, it'll happen on your time. If you put in that grind, you put in the effort, this isn't easy by any means. If you want to do this full time, if you want to actually be a content creator and be a big name, it's a lot of fucking work. It is a lot. There's nights that you won't sleep, that you're editing and waiting for stuff to process and upload and everything else, and you're going back and watching it, making sure it uploaded properly. It's a lot. It is. And then you try to juggle a social life and your personal life and work, your 9 to 5. Next thing you know, it's overwhelming. Don't get lazy. Don't lose focus. Most importantly though, don't give up.
Mhm.
But
Never back down, never
my
what?
that's my damn it, Luke. That's my biggest tip I could give, honestly. But on the subject of content creation, guys, what's something that you guys enjoy, making? Like not necessarily your niche, but like what is your bread and butter to content creation? Mine's streaming. I love streaming. I love doing it, making that content live, giving it to viewers and stuff like that. That's my bread and butter. I love it. What about you guys?
Santo? You know?
Either one.
So I haven't done them in a while, but because like I said, I started dabbling into TikTok. I will say, I know Grim said not to be lazy. I have been a little bit lazy combined with dealing with other issues in my life. But I do want to getting back into editing my TikToks again. But what I started really enjoying was um streaming while I was editing. Just doing just chatting stream, and then be focused on ending, but then people would come in, and while I was editing, it would be it'd be nice. Like that's the point of streaming, is you want to connect with other people and to have those people coming in into stream and chatting with you and like, oh hey, what are you doing? What are you working on today? Like, oh, and I've had people come in like, oh nice, we're doing another editing stream, nice. And so I would be showing them how I do my edits with implementing certain meme clips into the TikToks. So to me, I enjoy that a lot. Uh, it it's another thing that gives me like another purpose. Like, oh, perfect, I'm doing this, but I'm doing this with other people. I guess is the way I'm trying to explain it. It's
Anytime you did that, it like reminds me of the like I used to watch a lot of Photoshop streamers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Super enjoyable to watch. Like just seeing how people have that like talent to like know their tools and know what they're doing and stuff like that. It's really cool. Like I enjoy watching them.
And to be fair, I am not a pro. Like I have still a lot to learn. But I for what I know now, I am more than okay with it. And I've had people ask me like, how did you do this and everything, and or where'd you go to get like those memes? Like, and I like to. That's one thing I like to assist people. I like to help them with anything they are having problems with. Just like how we tell everyone, like, hey, if you need help, whether it's streamwise or anything like that, reach out to us. More than happy to help you out because we know the struggles.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's always a struggle. If you're not in the struggle, you're not on the bus. And if you're not on the bus, well, get on the damn bus. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
where I was
We,
going with
we
that.
can't go to Twin Towers.
There we go.
Yeah. Twin tilted. Wrong joke.
But I was like, oh, okay. It was
I
not
was like,
expecting to
oh,
go
all
there.
right. That's yep. All right. That's right.
Mm.
That's it. That,
Yeah.
yep. All right. There's a
I don't
there.
play
Yeah.
Fortnite. I do have a. Never mind.
And this is Flip,
Um,
everyone.
Hi,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come,
Floof.
come to Grim's stream. I'm not there, but still go there.
What?
Yep.
Perfect.
Uh,
Perfect.
is
Um,
it?
What about
Would
you?
you continue?
What's your favorite thing to do, man? Floof.
I feel like my bits. I like
Mhm.
I like doing my stupid bits because I have a lot of just dumb, you know.
No, like the video I commented on that other day.
Wait, what? Which one?
Give me a second. I
I
what
don't
was the
know.
little
Give me a
joke that you
second.
said right at the beginning?
What was I
It
doing? I have to
killed me.
find.
You were being yourself. Like it was.
This is so real.
You're like what? It's the
uh,
intro to the video, and I immediately like spit out my drink while we were driving down the road.
I can't find it. Did you
I
talk? Did you comment on Instagram
Yeah,
or
I
on?
commented on it.
Oh,
I
okay.
commented on it. It was on TikTok. Oh my god,
Uh,
it killed me.
Joe knows my bits. One of them being crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room,
Room full of
a rubber room
rats.
with
yeah.
rats. A rubber rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room. Huh? Sorry. I'll just that. And then also there was my Riz one. I would just
Yes.
try to Riz up the camera. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Sorry.
Oh
I
god.
think you should show the viewers the Riz.
Yeah,
I
let's see
don't
the
Camera
know.
Riz.
Riz.
No, I don't know how loud this is gonna be if I try to do this. Like I
They
don't.
want the Riz. We want the Riz. Just do the
Okay.
Riz.
It's just. That's pretty much it. That's it. That's the entire bit, and I hate that. Um. So I'm reading the chat right now.
We all want the Riz.
I was reading the chat, and I'm sorry. Anyways,
You know you
um,
like doing that. I see your Instagram and your selfies, Mr. Veiny Hands. All right.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Did you call me
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Veiny Hands?
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
crazy.
Sorry. Should I call you Mr. Vascularity? Like, is that what it should be?
I can be your Mr. Vascularity.
Ooh.
That's
Uh,
insanely. That's. I know it's not sexual, but that like it sounds extremely sexual.
It's because it's his voice. It's the voice. That's what it is. All that girth in his voice.
You
Yeah, all
shouldn't
that
pair
all the
girth in the
girth.
next sentence following. All right,
Nope, following Mr. Vascularity. Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, content.
Content. Ladies
You
and
got it.
gentlemen, this is us. Welcome.
Welcome to the
Um,
natural habitat of three sociopaths in SRC. It's fine.
Yes. Yes.
ha, ha, ha.
Wait, hold on. We're fine. No, you guys can't hear that, can you? Damn it. No, you
No.
can't.
We can't hear.
No,
No, we
nothing.
can't hear that.
You
I don't
failed.
know what you did.
You failed on stream.
Bro started
No.
fiddling, if you know what I mean. Anyways,
Run.
I know that.
It's fine.
I can
It's
hear
fine.
that.
Yeah,
can hear
no,
that.
I hit the wrong button, man. It's not funny anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, the moment's passed.
Yeah, I'll just,
Ah,
Bye.
all right. Anyways,
I like your basketball
all right,
shorts.
I'm back.
hey, welcome
Thanks,
back.
dude. They're like neon green. Like, you know, it stands out whenever I'm
Wait,
crushing my
what are
hand
we
with a
wearing?
slide.
I have.
Perfect.
I got pajama pants. I got,
You got pajama
have the-
pants?
you know the plaid Christmas pajama pant thing.
Are we doing a fit check, Tonto?
Yeah,
You
we're
gotta do a
doing
fit
fit
check.
check.
Fit check.
Fit check.
That's how podcasts are, Trey.
It's exactly
Sorry.
how podcasts are. Yeah.
Tonto,
Can
I
you twerk
can't see
for
you.
us?
No, we want to see that juice.
I want to see him twerk. Is that allowed? Can we do that?
That's not loud. That's not loud. You need to pay extra for that.
I got the neon green. Look at his calves, baby. All right, I'm done.
Plaid.
Those grandpa pajamas are looking fine on you.
You look like you're waiting to wake up Christmas morning to be disappointed.
Merry Christmas.
To be disappointed. Damn.
How'd you know?
I was
Oh
not
my
expecting that.
Yeah, that caught me off guard as well. Bits, guys, bits.
Back to the
That was-
bits.
That was my thing. Yeah.
yeah. Subject. We totally didn't get off subject.
It's a thing. It's a thing we do.
It's
It's
a
fine.
podcast. That's what
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. Yeah. We've already been going for half an hour. That's
Are you serious?
yeah, that's crazy. Crazy? That was crazy.
I was
once.
crazy once. Lock
They
me in a
locked me in a
room.
room. A rubber room.
Rubber
A
room.
rubber room with
Rubber room
rats.
full of
Rats
rats.
make me crazy. Crazy? I was
All
crazy
right, I'm
once.
done now.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? Anyways.
My zoom button doesn't work.
Oh no.
Even if you zoomed in, they can't see it on the podcast.
Oh, they
so-
can.
They can?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anyways. You guys wanted to hear about content. Well, we decided to make some for you. All right, that's the point. You know, you guys
Real.
let it be natural. That's the point we are
Exactly.
trying to make with this entire thing. You know, you don't want it to be forced. You don't want it to be something that's a skit. It's okay to have a skit every now and then. It's okay to make skits for YouTube and a planned video and collaborations and stuff like that. We'll get into that
So
later.
long as you
But
can act. If you can't act, then Jesus.
yeah, if you can't act, don't try to do skits.
If you
Just be
can't
yourself.
act, then try acting. You know.
I think
good
it goes.
Best way to-
I think it all goes back just like we were talking about niches of what you wanted to do. I think you should just be you. Don't unless you are trying to create persona, like you're trying to be a Dr. Disrespect, anything like that. Like you're creating a persona just for that. But if you're that's not what your goal is, that's not what you're trying to pursue, then just be you. That's what people are gonna be the most attracted to is you. Like the people will spot the fakeness. They will hear it. It's just better to if you just be you, that's gonna be what is most comfortable with doing all this. Is just sticking to that. To me, like I don't try to be fake with how I am on stream. Everyone knows that how I act on stream is how I act in Discord. If you get into a voice channel with me with other people, this is most of the time this is what I am. I'm just an
Which means
asshole.
you're most likely getting kicked at least once.
Well, if you get moved around or disconnected or anything, you probably deserve it. So Yeah, plenty of warning.
Oh, if it would not mess our cameras up right now, I would review.
But
I think that's a really good point. Kind of brings up the next thing I want to talk about was discovering your own brand, whether that's a logo. A brand isn't just a logo either, by the way, guys. So when you hear somebody talk about their brand and they've rebranded, it's not just coming up with a new name. It's not just coming up with a new logo. It's essentially a fresh start. It's a new version of your stream. It's not just a logo on your background. It's not just a new name. It's a whole new mindset going forward. Sometimes, yeah, it may be something small like just the name, but you want to cultivate your own unique voice, your own style, your own everything into it, and not just a nifty little name that's catchy, a nifty little logo that's an X and a G simultaneously. It's
He's talking about
it,
his
it's
own
about
logo.
you. It's about you and what you can sell and what you can put forth in your business. Because essentially, that's what we all are. This is your business. If you're a content creator, a streamer, it's a business. And how successful it is a direct reflection of how serious you are about this. So, just food for thought.
Yes, sir.
He's like,
How
yes,
important do you
I
think?
agree.
How important do you guys think social media plays into everything?
Bah. Big. It's pretty much your bread and butter because there's really no way to just grow on Twitch. Twitch favors the big guys. And if you're not already a big guy, or if you don't know a big guy, then you're not gonna be a big guy. So what you have to do is what I do, um, is my friend actually just gave me this AI app thing, whatever. It automatically gets clips for me. So that's correct. But before that, I would watch my entire VOD after, and I would just write down. I have a notes tab where I just have different times. I don't know if the camera will pick this up. Different times from like a bunch of different streams, and all of those have become TikToks. Every single thing you saw there has become a TikTok. It's become a YouTube reel. It's become an Instagram or YouTube short, Instagram reel. Some of them I post on X, Twitter. You know,
Hmm.
it's
Bad
really
X.
important. Yeah. It's
It's
extremely
correct with
important.
Twitter.
I don't have Facebook, but if I did, I would also post on that.
I heard like it's rather it hits like crazy on Facebook or not at
Yeah.
all.
Because Facebook they have their own little like thing. It's really different from everything else, and sometimes you just get random people stuff. Other times you only get the people you follow. But the times where you get random people stuff, it's usually someone who's just blowing up on Facebook, who's small. Like this is streamer Disguised Toast. He actually blew up on Facebook first before he blew up on Twitch. So
Was
and
it
then
a
became a
reel or a video?
it was like his little videos, and
Mhm.
then he also started streaming on Facebook. So much so that he actually got extremely famous on Facebook, and then Facebook gave him a deal, and then when that deal ended, he went to Twitch, and then Twitch gave him a deal, like that. So do your own, you have to do everything, but also stick to you. Like me, I'm constantly Twitch, whatever, or Kick, soon actually. Self promo.
Ooh.
But
Is it still gonna be
yeah,
floofy?
social media's yes, but with one E instead of two, like on Twitch.
Wait, you mean to
Uh,
tell me somebody else had floofy?
someone else has floofy with one E, and someone else has floof. So that's the reason I couldn't be any of those.
Bastards.
So yeah.
At
Hate
least
those
you didn't
guys.
put an X in your name.
Imagine they put an X in your name.
Yeah.
Imagine
Who
being
would
that guy.
be such a
Imagine
douche
being
to
that
put an
guy.
X in their game? That's almost worse than numbers.
His backwall,
and then
guys.
also making that their logo, the XG.
What a
But
dumbass. I don't know who would do that.
No,
social media
yeah,
extremely
weird,
important.
man.
Yeah.
Extremely important. You can ask we have a friend, all of us have a friend named Joe, and I actually forced him to post his stuff on TikTok, and he got like hundreds of views with his first TikTok that he like posted again after a while.
Is that
And
the Torius one?
that's the Torius one, yeah.
The Torius one. Oh,
Joe
Yeah.
the Torius.
Joe
Yeah,
of the
Torius.
Torius.
I may know him. May have played Apex and shared drinks with him the other night.
He's a great
Old
guy.
off-brand Ludwig. We love him.
Some call him the off-brand Deltuche.
No, he looks just like Ludwig, actually.
Hmm.
It's really alarming. Highly alarming. Kind of jealous.
But getting back to social media, yeah, social media is very, very important because just like Flip said, Twitch, it's very almost near impossible to grow just by that. So I've gotten more into TikTok. I need to dabble more into other like YouTube Shorts, or just YouTube content in general as well, because I have so one of my small streamer friends that I've made that's really grown. His name is Spicy Bean Dip. 501 is his streamer name. I just call him Spicy. I met him through my friend that got me to streaming, and he's an amazing content creator. He is big into the uh, looter shooter looter shooter extractor type games. So Skip and Tarkov was like his bread and butter for the longest of time. Now he's moved on to Marauders, and to see him grow from Twitch and into these other games to where he's been able to do dev, like he's had devs in voice channel Discord calls and to explain the newest updates and everything, and to see him grow so much. And this is also through he made YouTube partner as well. He grinded YouTube to get that. And I saw that in every video he did. He makes how-to videos like, oh hey, this new update of Marauders or Tarkov came out, and or he would do skits. One of his things in Tarkov that I loved watching him do was he would play the sheriff of Tarkov, and he would just go around and just act like he's the sheriff of Tarkov. He'd be making friends with some scavengers, or he'd be taking out. I think he called them bandits.
That's probably the most dangerous game to play roleplay in.
Yeah.
Tarkov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
Like, let's do
pretty
some
dangerous,
RP on
but-
Tarkov, man. Like it's fine. Let's do it. It's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. I
Luckily-
lost 14 mil the other day. No.
Wait, you guys have Escape from Tarkov?
Yeah.
No,
We should.
no, never.
See, the thing is with how my fingers work and how my brain works is that the Tarkov hard.
Tarkov is hard, even for me. I don't. Me no play it, which is why me deleted it. But you know,
I got
still some point.
I got bullied and lost 5 times. I felt like I
Yeah.
was left in the mall again when I was 5.
Mm.
Not that that ever happened.
No, never.
No,
Never.
never. Thanks, Mom. No, but seriously, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. And that's one interesting aspect of like content creation, streaming, whatever it may be, is being on the viewer side of it, or like somebody that follows someone when they're small. Watching that growth come to them, watching that deserving audience flood in, and seeing hopefully that person not lose touch with who's been there since the beginning. And it's one of the most amazing things you can witness is the sheer growth somebody deserving as a content creator has, whether it be going from 5 viewers to 10 viewers to 20, so on and so forth. It's amazing just sitting back and watching it, being a part of it, and you could say, hey, I was there. Like Sweet Toes. You guys remember Sweet Toes? I don't know where the hell she's at, but do you guys know who that is?
No.
Chat, I'm sure somebody knows who Sweet Tails is. Either way, I started watching her when one of the guys that I like looked up to initially when I got into streaming. His name was Jagalight, and he rated out one night to her with like 15 people, and she had a total of like 20 viewers.
Mm.
She absolutely exploded shortly after. And I mean, if you look up her TikTok or her Twitch or anything like that, partnered on everything. She's got deals and brands and everything, and she's gorgeous. But you know, but either way, she's very deserving. She's goofy. She's funny. She's got that quirky attitude. You know, she's not your run of the mill content creator. You know, and that's the unique style that we've been preaching this entire time. And to close out this beautiful, lovely, great time that I've been having, guys, I just want to touch on one topic real quick, and that's the importance of separating your personal life from your content creation or your streaming or anything like that. Treat it like a business, treat it like a job. You don't bring home stress and irritation from your job. You shouldn't bring in irritation from home into your job as well. So it's just one of those things where you gotta learn how to separate, learn how to mitigate, and just please do not, please, I am begging you if you're just starting off, keep as little information about you public. It's very important. Don't get swatted. Don't be don't go viral because some crazy bad shit happened. Because sad truth is that the world is full of bad people. There's a lot of good people. There's a lot of bad people. But just seriously, keep your personal life personal. Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Okay, sorry. Yes, I agree entirely with what you're saying, but at the exact same time, voice crack there. Exact same time, I share everything with my stream because I treat my stream like my home
Mhm.
instead of like a business instead. So there's like there's those ways to go about it. There's either you treat it like a business, you're you make sure none of your personal stuff affects it, or none of your personal stuff gets into it, or you treat it like your home. Because me personally, I'll share everything. Like when I broke up with my ex, I shared that with stream. I cried on stream. You know, I whatever, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. But I make sure to, you know, I'm with them. They are me. I'm them type beat. But yeah, they don't know where I live, so maybe don't do that.
Yeah, I think what I said might have got like a little skewed, but no, that's fine. It's okay to be personable. It's okay to be, let people in, let your community in, because God knows that I've leaned on my community. I've leaned on the entire community and everyone within SRC whenever I was going through a lot of stuff. Um, I may not share every last aspect on stream. I may not, immediately tell everything and be an open book and all that, but that's how I am in real life too. Um, my personal life is really personal, and I know how crazy things can get when it's in the wrong hands. You know what I mean? And I mean, I just found out. Yeah, I'll share something real quick. I just found out that my I found out our my little divorce and everything, our little court hearing and all that, that my ex had been literally stalking everything I did for the last 3 years and printed out every single thing that I ever posted on social medias. Everything. And it was weird. It had nothing to do with our divorce, but she wanted to submit it to evidence, and that it felt weird, like a little bit of a violation, you know what I mean? And that's not why I'm bringing this up whatsoever, but that's just a small example. But either way, just be safe. That's the
Yes,
biggest thing I can get out of this is be safe when you're streaming. If you have a
watch yourself.
family, if you have a family, it's okay to show a little grim. It's okay to show Miss Grim. It's okay to do any of that, but just keep in mind that everything you do while streaming, anything you put on the internet, is forever. So
I
be safe.
I see both sides. You know, whether there are going to be people who don't want to show that part of their life, but there are going to be people that do want to show it. And both, either one you choose, you do have to be careful either way of what you choose to share and or not to share. But also, you should also be careful with other people's lives as well. I know someone that streams and they have a part of their life that no one knows, and they've asked since the beginning, like, "Hey, I want this, keep this secret. Like, please respect this." And if you know that somebody that has that part,
Spy.
like, please be respectful of that. Like, you may not think it's a big thing, but to them it could mean a lot. And if you just don't respect it, then, well, first off, you're a terrible friend. But yeah, don't ruin something for someone. You know, just be a good person. It's not that hard to be a decent human being, so please be that.
Yeah. Real quick, on the topic of content creation and content creators and everything to do with the whole subject, chat, anybody can answer this. You guys can answer this. Doesn't matter. Do you guys know off the top of your head the 4 types of content creators? Just 4.
Um, are we talking about just Twitch or like in general?
Content creation in
Okay,
general.
there's because there's newer ones now, right? There's I know there's the tryhards. There's the X Grim. There's the people who put out funny content. Um, there's the now
I'm
there's
not saying your
that
name. I'm not
trend.
saying your name. Nope, not saying your name. You don't deserve it.
Funny content. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but you know, okay. There's the there's now the TikTok people who go on TikTok live and then they do the what's it called? They
But
act like an NPC. Is that?
Three, 3 strikes, you're out.
Am I wrong in general?
Yeah, all 3.
So then I don't know.
Tonto, don't use a cheat sheet.
Too late.
Look it up right now. I'm looking it up.
Unless you want to go with the Grim, since you brought it up.
Nah, you can start it. It's okay.
All right.
I'm looking it up.
So what the Grim is trying to allude to is that's what I'm trying to use, I guess. Networker is one. Speaker is
Oh.
another one. Writers and visualizers. Those
Actual
are the 4 type of
terms.
content creators he's talking about.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know we were talking about like that.
Yeah. No,
Jeez,
like
guys.
the actual like terms for it and everything like that.
Oh.
So obviously,
okay, no.
networker. What does networker mean to you guys, real quick? You know, I mean, pretty broad spectrum actually.
I was gonna talk about this, but I was gonna go into detail instead of saying what it means to me. Networking is just, finding friends, other streamer friends, other content creators in general, and basically befriending them. But I was gonna say, don't be fake about it, you know, because everyone's gonna know if you're fake about it. I've had people hit me up like, hey, how are you? And then they'll like know nothing about what I do. They'll know nothing about my stream. They'll know nothing about uh the usual bits I do, and then they'll be like, yeah, we should play together. You should raid me when we finish or something like that. I'm like, that's no bueno. That's not cool.
No, you don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, that's not nice. Something
My
happened.
hand was hurt.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's the gist of networking. You just befriend other content creators, and it's basically you share your community with their community. That's the gist of that.
Fun fact, funny story, true story. The reason why I bring this up lastly and everything like that is because the first topic, first type of content creator and everything like that, we're actually covering an entire episode next week on episode 4.
I didn't know that. Woo!
I know you didn't, and it's fine. You're perfectly fine. I wanted to do this. I wanted to dive into it. So if you guys
No,
want to
fine.
hear an entire episode's worth of this stuff with networking, if that like really inspires you, if you want to, if you have a little knowledge and you want to have lots of knowledge, tune in next week for our networking episode. It's going to be
In 2
great.
weeks.
It's going to be it's good. 2 weeks. It's always saying next week. I just want it to be next week. You know, I
know.
want it to be next week. But either way, in 2 weeks we'll be covering networking and what it means to network, how to network, and the do's and don'ts, ins and outs. And honestly, Tonto, Floof, if you're down, Tonto, you wanna extend the olive branch? Maybe Floof can appear on another episode for networking.
I'm for sure. Yeah. I
No.
like.
No,
I
Damn.
hate
Okay.
you guys.
he
Well.
said no. All right,
Jesus.
hates us.
Maybe.
That
Maybe,
hit deep.
Maybe.
That cut
Sorry.
hard.
Kazi,
Dad.
No, guys, wait. What happened? I got hacked, dude. My mouth got hacked. I don't know what
Gotcha.
happened.
Oh, your
Gotcha.
mouth got hacked. Is that what happened last night?
Mm.
That means two things.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm. Good to know.
Yeah, I don't know what the second thing is. I can guess one of them.
And
yeah,
obviously
and-
we have speaker, writers, and visualizers. Sorry, Tonto, I didn't mean to cut you off
fine.
there, bud. I just wanted to touch base with the other three real quick. Speaker is obviously, you see what I'm doing. You see what I've been doing this entire time, talking way too damn much. And that could come natural to people, you know, if they're giving tips and tricks and they have a nice voice, Floof. And they want to commentate, they want to be the shoutcasters, you know, they want to do something that involves just strictly their voice and getting really deep into the mic and talking about different aspects. You know, that's something that they can really
Nice.
do well. And that's a speaker. Then we have writers. Writers, skits.
Oh,
That's pretty much it. honestly.
Okay.
You know, skits.
I didn't know what
You have
writers meant.
yeah, writers and skits and different things that they're doing in writing up for like YouTube or even like just writing out and planning out an entire YouTube video. You know what I mean? And just
Mm.
that knowledge, the history videos that you see on YouTube, the very vast YouTube black holes that you fall into at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, the icebergs. The
Yeah,
iceberg
pretty-
videos.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the writers, you know. And then you have
Yeah.
the visualizers. They can see something and they know how they want to do it, and they have the ideas and the beautiful mind to put together different things and make weird looking backgrounds. But that's the visualizers, and it's you mesh it all together and you choose any two of them, and next thing you know, you got your niche, you got your plan of action, you got what you want to look like, you got what the stuff you want to put out. So it's really wise to dive into each four of those to expand your horizon as a content creator, honestly. So don't limit yourself. We won't limit you. And if any of you listening, if any of you watching are interested in anything to do with SRC and anything in the future, make sure to join the Discord and check us out. See what the community is like. Become part of the family. Figure out how you can become part of the team. We're looking now. We need staff members. Definitely need content creators. EU, where you at? Hint, hint. Drop in a little hint.
Really-
Love you
really
guys, though.
quick,
Seriously, I had a blast this episode, guys. Seriously, it felt so natural. Like everything
did as well.
flowed. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Before we go, for all of our Apex Legend players out there, just so you know, if you see, I hope you've been seeing the tweets. If you haven't, go to the Source Gaming page on Twitter or X, or what do you want to call it. We are having the Source giveaway. The winner will be drawn on the 27th this month. All you got to do to win 15, it is 11. It's 10,000 Apex coins plus 1,500 bonus. All you got to do is to join to join into the giveaway. You have to follow the Source Gaming page and retweet the post.
Pretty
Oh,
simple.
Pretty sure y'all want to get some new cosmetics, right?
Yes.
It's an easy way to get it.
Oh, wow. It's 11,500.
There we go. Math's hard for me. I was in special ed
Okay.
classes, so I'm sorry about that.
Really
That's-
quick
uh,
before we go, I just want to touch on something about content creation. A lot of people are like, when should I start? What I don't have like the necessary tools or whatever. You just start. All right, whatever you have, you just start. It's either one day or day one. Okay, that's pretty much it. Because
That was
I see a
that was-
bunch of people who
that's
just don't.
beautiful.
Yeah,
That was
you.
beautiful.
there you go. Okay.
We
One
did
day or
quote
day
that.
one. Yeah, I
Pen
like
it.
that. That was actually really good. Aside from all the like sarcastic little poke jokes that you make towards me.
Yeah, I know. I like that, but I think we should keep that. I like that.
I-
Like the kids like it. You know, we got to keep the kids around.
Well,
Sorry.
guys, it's been a blast, but sadly, we do have to wrap it up. And I've had an absolute blast here on episode 3 of the SourceCast. It's my favorite episode so far, honestly. I'm gonna be biased. It's been a lot of fun. Things came naturally. Floof, you're a natural. Tonto, you suck. You know, it's if you guys want to follow Flute though, make sure you guys do that immediately. Seriously, there's
Hi.
no like,
Hello.
hey, no, don't do it. You're gonna do it. Exclamation mark, shout out. Yeah, give that man a shout out.
I'm Floof. Hello.
Shout out your socials right now, please, sir.
Okay, I'm floofy on everything. T.
Spell it out for him.
With
can't
or
spell.
without the tee.
FLOOPHIE. That's floofy on everything. Yeah, there you go.
What are you like like Tigger, like hipster Tigger? F O
Why?
P, huh?
FL
T I double gut
FLOOPHIE. That's
God.
yeah.
F
That's me. That's me.
F-O-O-P-H-E.
T. It's your boy, Floofy. That's what we do. All right. Yeah.
That is what we do. That is what we do.
He's the man, the myth, the voice, the legend, the veins, all of it. You guys seen it here first, seen it here second, whatever time it may be for you. You seen it. I had a blast with the man. Myself, Xgrim TV on everything. If you guys want to follow me, and beautiful cat daddy Tonto here.
Tonto _ on most everything. You'll find me. Don't worry. Just put it in there. You'll see Cat Daddy.
It's been beautiful, guys. It's been wonderful, but we do have to end it. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being a part of this. Without further ado, without any more delaying, because I want to just delay it the rest of the night. Good night, guys.
Right. We're
Love
gonna
you.
speak forever.
Pieces.
Later, guys.
honestly.
I know,
See you
right?
guys.
We really
It was a
could.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Dang, do the Riz. Do the Riz. Do the Riz.
Oh, do
Close
it.
it.
To end it. Do it. Do it.
What? Wait. That's not it. That's
Oh
not the
my-
right one. That's not. Okay. See ya.
Bye, guys.
That wasn't the Riz.
You had one chance.
That was-
You had one shot. We gave it to you. We served it up to you.
That wasn't.
They can still hear us.